I'm no mathematician, but last time I checked, 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 is better than 1, and last video, I pinky promised that I would build my starter base first thing. So before we get into a time-lapse of me building this base right here, which I did spend a hot minute designing, we are going to just show this off real quick. This is a water picker up thing that I built with Scott in my free time. And we're also going to build this right after the starter base, so we're going to get 2 time lapses in a row. But what I'm also going to put in the time lapse is me getting silk touch, because if we look at this base, none of it needs silk touch, except for these copper ores, which I don't even know why I used, but I did use them. And we had a brand new neighbor who asked us a beautiful question: would you rather be a crow or an owl? And of course I'd be a crow, because crows are cool and owls are kind of eh. And of course I had to ask him a question back, and I asked him the only logical question. There's only one right answer, but I'm not going to tell him the answer until he answers, if that made any sense. Is water wet? Now, if you guys want to answer in the comments, you can. There's only one right answer, and I will go into a 3-hour debate with you if you disagree, so you better pick the right answer. But let's get into a time lapse of me building the starter base. So that's the starter house built, and I know I said I'd go into immediate time lapse of me building the water mill, or whatever it is, but I have 0 food, so we should just go get some food real quick before we do that. Y'all can call me a dingus, doofus, whatever you want, but I forgot that fishing existed in this game, so we're just gonna fish for us all 30 minutes and just smelt that food instead of going around and wasting time killing every single animal known to existence and upsetting every vegan known to man. So we're gonna fish right here at this beautiful little lakeside, and then get into a time lapse of me building the water picker up thingamabobber thing. Let's go.
So dazzling bright, there's a happy little fish swimming day and night, wiggling and spins like it's dancing in a dream. In the watery world, he's the star of the scene. Happy little fish, show you make us.
Guys, we have got a very nice fishing haul, and we even got this fishing rod, which is now the lucky fishing rod of all goatness. But this is the haul, and we got 4 bows, and these bows honestly are not even that bad. But we have had a skin change, and thank you, Palkia does not have a channel, but he has made me a chef skin to match my name, Always Cooking. And finally, after forever, after this episode, you will see a name change from Always Cooking 2 to Always Cooking Up. And it has been Always Cooking 2 for literally 1 gwendillion years, and that finally is going to change. But our luxurious Smith, and I wanted to do this on camera, he's gifting me a horse and a fishing rod with just lure on it, so we can combine them and get a goated fishing rod. But we need to build something, and it didn't even cross my mind before I started fishing. I don't have a dock, and since I'm building the water pump right here, I felt like it makes sense just to build a little nice dock right here. So after Smith comes back with the fishing rod, we're going to start building our stuff.
I got you your fishing rod.
Thank you. I have a problem. I don't have an anvil, and I don't have enough iron for an anvil. By the way, just so my viewers know, that was number 1. That was 19 levels, and I had 20. But just so the viewers know, you guys see all this gear he has, right? All this gear. Number 1, I wouldn't say it doesn't compare, but it's not as close as Scott, the builder. But as of recording, it's 3rd day of the server. Like, the server's been up for 3 days. And like, let's just take a look at this glorious human being. Like, let's take a look at his ears, his nose, his luxurious hands. Okay.
I've spent all my time on the horses. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, okay. Wait, can I have the horse?
Yeah, the horse is yours. I'm just showing you. Test it out.
Oh, I finally have a good transportation method. I have to build so much in this episode. So it's about time we start building our dock, and I have a absolutely swell idea to use a lot of spruce. And basically, now it's gonna be a little weird to explain, but basically this is what it's gonna look like. We have to place. We're trying to get. So I've been messing around with the dock design in the flat world. I'm not gonna show you guys, but we're gonna just get to building it because I think I have it memorized. And it takes a lot of brick walls and a lot 7. It honestly doesn't take that many. I'm just overreacting. But I literally just using the spruce that I got from all those trees I chopped. So it's not really hard necessarily. Or pause. It wasn't really hard to get any of these blocks. So it's kind of just relaxing and chill because I haven't built something like this in a hot minute. And once this is done and I can actually start my fishing escapade, oh, it's going to be so much fun. We do have to copy the same thing on both sides because I think I want to make a identical side, if I'm trying to say, which it really does not make any sense what I'm trying to say. I'm going to have it branch out in 2 directions and it's going to be completely identical is what I'm trying to do. Also, the reason I sound like this, I'm a little sickly right now, so sorry about that. Now, of course, since it's the dock, we have to place some random trapdoors everywhere around. So it's like, and that's where I'm going to have that part. Now, I want it to come out this way. So we're going to take it out 4 blocks this way, I think should be good. So probably like, and then also same thing on the other side because we're duplicating it. Now, of course, these should end in barrels and walls because that's the clear theme for this. And I also want to somehow get a light source on here. I don't know how I would do it though. We should definitely though. Let's just say we're fishing, right? And we just walk forward and we fall and died. That would be kind of unfavorable. So we should definitely add some guard railings. Right here we should also, I know we're doing a lot in this 5 seconds, but we should also finish this right here. So I feel like that looks pretty good. We're going to need more barrels and probably more brick walls, but that's why I got more of everything. So let's make just a few more walls, and then real quick, I think we can make barrels if we just, I don't actually know like recipe by barrel by heart, so I think this is going to be pretty good. Now, of course, I can't confirm that this is going to be the best build that I ever do, but just for a little starter base dock thing, I feel like it's going to be pretty good. And it's going to fit the medieval steampunk theme that we're going to clearly start having with our base. Now, the only thing I don't know what to do is I don't know what to do with this middle area. Because let's just say I have it branching off this way, right? Which I do. And put the guardrails right here. Then I don't know what to do with the middle area. I could just branch off right here and just make this kind of thick. But I feel like that's going to look too clanky, if you know what I'm trying to say. Maybe if I add the spruce trapdoors, it will help. Alright, so it looks better, but I think I also need to actually finish this part, and then it will look pretty good. And as you can see, I want to put fence gates. That's not what they're called. I want to put fences on all the walls, because I think that looks really nice. And I'm trying to decide how I want the lights to be. What if right here I do something like this, right? Then 1, 2, I'm cooking. If I can get up there, I'd be cooking, right? And then we have a wall. You guys just have to hear me out. A gate, and then under those gates, we have a trapdoor with a lantern. Which I feel like, honestly, if I'm being honest, it's a pretty good design. Now, of course, I probably have to move it up just 1 more fence because of where the things would end up. So probably around that tall should be fine. And then put it diagonal. Hold on, I have to actually build out. Down and diagonal of this. And then just put some lanterns on the bottom. We do have to go mining soon in this world because I am heavily poor. And I do want to gear up this episode too. Because the gear is not gearing, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's not doing very swell. Because we still have iron armor. We have a salmon head. And the end fight is also going to be at the very end of this episode. That'll be the last thing of the video. And it's happening for me, it's happening tomorrow at 12. So, alright. Now, I don't think we should do the same thing over here, but I do think that on top of here we should have a lantern, just for safety reasons. And we also need to figure out a path design to actually connect our bases together. And we need to do the interior of this base. I know I already said this, but we have a lot to do in this episode. A block I wish Mojang added, because I think that would fit the base really well, is honestly, I feel like if they added copper walls, that would be majestical. Oh, real quick, we do have to also smelt the fish that we got, because I was waiting to smelt them until I could record again, and it's been a hot minute. I've just been eating rotten flesh and raw fish, so it's about time we smelt that. But we need one more brick wall, and I don't know if I actually have any more bricks, which is honestly low-key sad, because I feel like I should have at least one brick wall. Never mind. We have some bricks left, which would have been really embarrassing if I had to go grab 2 pieces of clay. Now, all I have to do is place one more brick wall, and we should be all set. So, I think that'll suffice for right now. If we look in the background, we have our beautiful, luxurious, beautiful king reef helping us fish for right now. But since we finished the dock and the end has been beaten, if you know what I mean, I did go with them, but all my footage corrupted, so I decided not to get an elytra or anything. But we have Sharky, a very nice pal who's flying in right now, giving me absolutely free elytra.
I was going to hot guy you, but then I didn't have any arrows, so
Okay.
hot guy.
Oh, and we
Okay.
have Chris here too. We have everyone on the server right now, so look at the elytra in his hand. Yes. Oh no. No.
Pick up priority. Who's gonna get it?
Oh, it looks like you got it. I don't.
Yo, who's gonna get it? Oh.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh my god. Yo, who's gonna get it?
Me.
Yay.
I don't even care.
Good job.
I don't even care that there's 45 durability. All I care is that I have one now. I'll get
I didn't even register like except one of the low durability ones. Oopsie daisies. That's just cute.
I'll get mending from Smith's Villagers and Unbreaking and just do that. But okay, but now that the dock is finished, Reef, we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one more fishing montage. So do you wanna?
Hey.
I'm gonna do a cut with your face. So I need to zoom into your face. Okay.
It's a happy little fish swimming day and night, wiggling and spins like it's dancing in a dream. In the watery world, he's the star of the scene. Happy little fish, oh, you make us laugh and blow, bubbling up with joy wherever you go. Splishing.
Hello guys, it is me, the awesome Daddy Duck, but I'm just here to explain that this idiot accidentally corrupted all the footage for the next few clips. So basically, I'm just going to explain what he did. He fished more, he fished some more, he built the clothing, and he also got some music discs with some custom sounds that he will show you in a second. So, very sorry about that, and Daddy Duck is out.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure my duck told you that my footage corrupted. So this is the water wheel thing I built. Beautiful. It's kind of majestic. And I was looking at this and I'm like, hey, we kind of have a curve going like this. So I thought it'd be a great idea to make a path. But I kind of have the worst gear on the server. And I have a lot of wood. So we're going to ask Smith, which he is actually not on right now, so we're just going to do it. We're going to trade with all of his villagers to try to get the most absolutely goated gear in the world. And we're only going to get basic diamond armor and tools, so we're not going to go for any books other than mending and unbreaking. But let's go trade with those villagers. Now that we're finally all kitted out, we can actually put the stuff on the elytra. But just a little bit of a predicament. I may have lost it. I just don't remember at all where I put it. Oh, never mind. It's up here. But we also don't have an anvil. So I'm going to go over to Scott's base over there. And for an explanation, Scott built some stuff. That's Scott's boat. that's some other stuff. I don't know if I already said this, but let's go see if Scott has an anvil. So he does have an anvil, so we're just gonna and then bum, and that's 3 levels. So we have 29 levels. So if we get 1 singular level, I feel like we could get some better stuff. But what else we're gonna do is we're actually gonna try to get 1 level, and then we're gonna enchant our old diamond pickaxe and put silk touch on it. So we got 1 level from the only thing that I know how to do, fish. And I'm gonna hope that Scott has 3 lapis I can borrow. And if he somehow doesn't have 3, then I'm just kind of flipped because I have no lapis to my name. Or at least no lapis that I know of. I got a bow. What is it? A power 1 bow. I'll keep the bow because of the enchants we have, but oh my gosh. Holy flip, that is a lot of stuff. And yet not a single piece of lapis. So we're gonna go check my base, and we might actually have a few, but I don't know if we have any. So if we have none, then I yet again am flipped. None in that chest. We do have some, which we only have enough for 3, so we're only gonna grab 3. And time for the second time to run all the way back to his base. Oh, efficiency 4. Make sure nothing's coming to get me. Ready? Oh, I just hope so good. That's good. Oh, and then plus, when I get Mending and Silk Touch, that is such a good book. Oh my gosh. This has been a very productive day. 2 builds and some really good gear. Let's grab the Silk Touch book, and for the 3rd time, go run back to Scott's base. So I'm grabbing the Silk Touch book, and I somehow didn't notice these 3 signs, and I've been on like 7 things. And I know this is my favorite neighbor. I know this is Druid, but let's just read it real quick. Dude, how'd you do all of this? It's sick, man. Thank you, Druid. Love you. By the way, what's your favorite fruit? I agree that water isn't wet. I never said water's not wet. But water is wet, but we're not going to get into that right now. But let's go. Of course, we got to reply to him. And I was thinking, and I hope he just knows by watching the video, that me and him can have a mail system kind of like how Mumbo and Green did. Because as you can see, somewhere over in the near distance, he is building his base. And this was just a starter base, so I think he's adding something over here. But for those of you who don't know, well, actually none of you know, my favorite fruit is grapes. So that's your answer to the question, Druid. But I will go type it on the sign, so next time you log on, you'll see. My fave fruit is grapes. And then finally, I need to think of a question to ask him because I can never leave LaDaddy Druid hanging. So what's your fave Pokemon? If you don't play, what's your fave? And that should have concluded our thing. The question I asked him is, what's your favorite Pokemon? If you don't have one, what's your favorite superhero? My favorite Pokemon's Greninja, but if you want like a more robust one, it's Chansey. So, bada bing, bada boom. And now we can get rid of this weird shovel slot, and we can have my Fortune and my Silk Touch pick. And I'm probably going to stream this, because I think as of right now, I'm editing this. I haven't streamed in forever. But as of posting, I will be starting to stream every single Sunday. We're going to build our shop, and I have it designed, but we kind of are going to end the episode there. Actually, I'm a liar. I'm going to show you guys all this music. Now, I'm saying this, and either we're going to have a jump cut, because it got copyrighted, or we're going to be playing some music because it didn't get copyrighted. So, as of right now, I don't know what's going to happen. That'll only be determined after the video is posted, so let's go, though. Okay, I'm just going to start with the song that I think is going to get copyrighted most, like, highest chance, so we'll do Finesse by Bruno Mars. That's all I'm going to play, and I'm pretty sure this is lobby music, or sad piano. So this is the sad piano one, and I hope to use all of these in a mini game if they're not copyrighted. And this one right here is some Congo lobby music that Green uses. This one's also lobby music, I think, but this is my own lobby music. So, and finally, this is the Jeopardy theme. Now I think that's as much as I can show without getting copyrighted. But now with that, I think that's where I'm going to have to end the episode. I hope you guys had a swell time watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.